Hey, what's up, good people? It's your boy James Harris, of course, Mental Heal. Hey, listen, let's talk about the mental and psychological side of entrepreneurship. Most people only talk about the physical side, whether that's, passing on flyers, promoting your business, doing the hands-on labor of your business. But it's some mental side things in there too that'll have you unsure. It's like a roller coaster. One day you up, one day you down. So let's talk about those things. So a lot of people oftentimes romanticize, the freedom of entrepreneurship, the success stories, the financial independence, but also it can be so much pressure to succeed. You got challenging yourself. You carrying this invisible weight that people within business oftentimes feel like a failure because you're not producing as much as you can or you should. Those pressures happen. So sometimes you got to reframe being a failure. Entrepreneurs need to reframe their mindset around what they see as failure, instead viewing these setbacks as a sign of reasons to grow, reasons you should put a little bit more effort into identifying things that you can do better within your business, but also understand that it is a growth process because it's your business. Another thing that you can do to reframe your failure is pretty much set realistic goals. Don't expect to make $1 million out the gate. That's unrealistic depending on your product. You can have goals that you can accomplish in a smart way, that can be strategic, that can be measurable. And you just make sure that you're doing those things and not just setting the bar so high that now you got to put these pressures on yourself. And also just try to seek additional support, whether it's from mentors or coaches, different peers within your group and different organizations who will assist you. It's okay to have mentorship. You can have mentorship as a lifelong thing because it's beneficial. Also, it's some isolation challenges of being an entrepreneur too. It's a lot of flexibility with your schedule, but it also can be one of those things of you just isolating just to crack down and focus on your business. So just make sure you're not doing that. Intentionally isolating or being lonely. It's a difference between balancing your business as well as your personal relationships, but you want to make sure that you have a nice, steady balance of both. Make sure you got a strong support system. Also within entrepreneurship and mental health angst and or psychological factors, you want to prevent burnout as much as possible. So make sure you establish boundaries. You're taking a lot of breaks. You're doing some self-care in there. And you also seek a professional help. So it's okay to get you a therapist and or somebody else to talk to who's traveled that journey, who would know a little bit about ways to assist you. So that's just a short, quick, brief down and dirty on entrepreneurship and mental health. So again, it can be an emotional roller coaster. So make sure you're practicing emotional regulations and recognizing those triggers too within entrepreneurship. So if you got any questions, hit me up, www.mentalheal.com, www